Hey, I'm the fan who got choked out by Theo Von. Let me tell you what actually happened. So I'm not just a random fan. I live in Nashville. I play music full time. That's me.
Okay, actually, we don't care. No one cares, beta male. What's up, folks? We are back again. Okay, this is a little bit of an old story. This dropped about the end of June was when this incident apparently took place, but I'd been meaning to talk about it and I forgot all about it. Because it's just one of these like attention grabs that people do, and this is just like this is the reason why like if you meet somebody out in public, they're not going to want to talk to you because of people like this. It's an incident of one bad apple ruining the whole barrel, and it also exemplifies everything wrong with beta males. Okay, so it's also should be noted too that Theo Von started going hard on a certain country in the Middle East around the same time, so maybe this was an op. Maybe they're trying to purposely make him look like a bad guy when everybody who actually knows him knows he's a good guy. I'm friends with Jake Shields. Jake Shields told me this is false. This guy's blowing this out of proportion. Theo's a great guy. This is BS. That's what my first impression was when I saw this video. So let's take a look at this video and see what you guys think. Do you think Theo's the bad guy here? Or do you think this guy's an insufferable little asshole who had it coming? I'm verging. My opinion is it's the latter.
Hey, I'm the fan who got choked out by Theo Von. Let me tell you what actually happened. So I'm not just a random fan. I live in Nashville. I play music full time. That's me. All of this happened on May 2nd. You can see right there. Which also happened to be my birthday. I had my gig from 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock. My friends brought me cake. They brought me balloons. The bar brought me sparkles.
Bruh. Already out of the gate, you're, I'm celebrating my birthday. They brought me cake and balloons. Okay? We all have birthdays. Birthdays shouldn't really mean that much to you after 13 years old. Okay? Especially as a guy. If you're like really hyped up for your birthday and you're like, presents, me, it's my birthday. Did I tell you it's my birthday, guys? What is that? Okay, so already this guy's a total beta male. You can see by the way he like looked at the beginning, insufferable. This guy gets no bitches, 100%. By the way, you're a musician in Nashville, please. So is everyone else. Literally everyone's a musician in Nashville. So this dude is such an attention whore. You already know this is the case. You know this is the case, all right? And he's like probably over there harassing Leo. Who knows what Leo. He's probably over there harassing him. Who knows? The guy's an annoying prick. But people like that, especially in that kind of position, I would know. I'm nowhere near as famous as like Theo Von, but every time I go to town, somebody comes up to recognize me. So I realize now that when I'm out in public, somebody could be recording, somebody could try to be getting a picture to get me in trouble or whatever, because most people are actually like great, but there's always a few freaks. So as somebody who kind of can somewhat understand this a little bit, obviously I'm a nobody, I'm literally a no one, but I can kind of grasp where he's coming from. He would never act like this in public unless this guy was doing something seriously messed up. Who knows what this guy was doing? But all I know is somebody in that position, that famous, will not be just randomly assaulting people. Really? You think they're going to put their entire career on the line? You think they're going to have this PR nightmare to have to deal with just because they're an asshole? Please.
Sparklers. So when Theo walked in, he didn't have any security with him, so people were walking up to him, talking to him, taking photos. I finished my show. This was like 10:18. Nobody in my party had talked to him yet, not even me. We thought it would be a funny video idea to get him and me popping my birthday balloons together because he's a comedian. I was trying to be courteous because he was talking to somebody at the moment, so in this next video, you can actually hear me.
What? He's a comedian. I thought it'd be a funny idea if I brought my birthday balloons and he popped it. What? That makes no sense. Who even does? Huh? What's going on?
You say, I don't want to interrupt their conversation. I was waiting my turn to talk to him. Everybody was all just standing around having fun, having a good time. Nobody was bothering anybody. I'll show you the full video. That's the guy I was waiting for, who I didn't want to interrupt. This is where the video that you've seen starts. I went up and I said, will you pop some balloons with me? He turned away and looked like I said something offensive. I leaned in and said, hey man, I'm a fan, I'm just messing with you. He turned back around and then aggressively got in my face right there. I was confused, so you can see me lean in and say, what? And that's when he grabbed my throat and shoved me back. What happened was a completely uncalled for reaction, especially when you consider the facts that nobody in my party had been badgering him for hours. We hadn't even talked to him. This was a 14-second interaction, and that was it. As an entertainer in downtown Nashville, I get being overwhelmed by crowds and people coming up to you all the time. At the end of my shift, at least I get to unplug and go home. And, I feel for Theo where he probably can't get away from that a lot more easily than I can. And post-surgery, I was 1 week back from recovery. This could have ended my career, but luckily there was no damage to my vocal cords or neck. I'm not trying to get any sympathy or anything out of this. I just want people to know that, the celebrities that you see on camera can be completely different people in real life.
Oh, what a pussy! What a pussy! What a pussy! You're a Do you know what that means? Because you're the embodiment of it. Thankfully, I wasn't injured. I'm okay, guys. I know it was close. What? What is wrong with you?
Life. No. Thank you for listening to the truth.
And notice how he puts in the last part. People aren't always what they seem. This guy's got to be an op. This guy is either an attention grabber and he's trying to get something because these little measly people, these little entertainers in Nashville are all desperate to try to get a record label. So I don't know. What was it? Was that your point? You're gonna try to harass him into doing something. Which, by the way, that little video, we don't actually know if it's true that was the first time he went up. He could have been going up saying gay shit to Leo. Why do I keep calling him Leo? God. Theo the whole night. Who knows? Okay? All I know is Theo Von would not react like that unless it was called for. Okay? This guy, in my opinion, is a total fraudster, not to mention a massive pussy. And this guy needs shamed. This guy needs shamed. Okay? That's shameful behavior. That's shameful behavior. If you got punched in the face, you shouldn't be bitching about that. If you got punched in the face as a dude by another dude, you shouldn't be on the internet crying like a girl, explaining, I'm gonna be fine. I think I'll survive. He laid hands on me. Thankfully, I just gotten back from her surgery. It could have ended my career. What career? No one knows who you are. Literally, no one knows who you are, and no one cares. No one cares. So, my money is 100% with Theo Von. My respect levels for Theo Von just went through the roof, by the way. If I didn't think he was awesome before, now I think he's a goat. Okay, Theo Von is the goat, and you are a disgrace to men. You're a disgrace to yourself as a man. Really? On the internet crying? What are you going to do next? Go to therapy about this? What is wrong with people? Sarah, I can't take it. This makes me too mad. Anyway, that's it. I better stop there before I say something that will get me in trouble on here, because I can't say anything. I literally cannot say anything. But if you like the video, leave me a comment. Comments are always funny. I love reading them. Like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video.